Aloha, Scott Sylvan Bell coming live from Waimea Bay, Oahu, September 15, 2016. Perfect day to talk about sales. It's always a good day. I gotta let you know, it's been raining for like the last 5 days straight here and I haven't been able to come out here and shoot videos. There's nobody here. Perfect day. We're talking about what you could do if you have a single bad sales call. Now, I will share something with you that usually I can pinpoint with a salesperson. We could get their calendar out and figure out where their sales slump happened. So let's do everything we can to short circuit the sales slump issue and get you on board so that you can close more deals, okay? So the next thing, step number 2, is call a mentor, call a trusted coach. And I know that a lot of times that you, as a salesperson, and even early on in my career, I was scared to call somebody, admit that I had made a mistake. But I also found the sooner that I called somebody and said, hey, here's what's going on, and the sooner I pinpointed the struggle, the faster it was for me to get back on board with sales and closing deals, okay? So here's the thing. If you're going to call a mentor, make a list of what's going on. Pre-think out this whole conversation. I get guys that call me and they just dump a whole bunch of information on me. This is what I did in the earlier career. Now I coach them and say, here's what I want you to tell me what's going on. Because I allowed it in the beginning and I made a mistake, so I want to help you out. So if you're going to call a coach, have a pre-planned, this is what happened, this is what I did, this is what happened, this is what I did. Now here's the thing. If you're going to call somebody and you're going to ask them for help, be open to their suggestions. So there's a lot of times where somebody calls me and says, here's what I'm doing, and I say, okay, we'll change this. And they go, well, I'm already doing that. Simmer down, just calm down, right? A lot of times what you think you may be doing may just be a little bit off, and I'll get that person to role play with me, and we'll pinpoint, once again, that they're not doing what they think that they're doing, and they're creating a challenge for themselves. So here's the thing. If you're calling a coach, if you're calling a mentor, you can't shoot them down with like everything that they say. If you're like, I am not doing that, I'm not gonna do that, there's no point in calling that person. If you're just calling to complain, man, there's a lot of other ways, or girl, dude, chick, there's a lot of other ways that you could take care of this besides complaining. So if you're calling for help, yay you. But if you're just gonna call to complain and you're gonna shoot down every theory, then that's not the way that's gonna be. And if you're talking to a trusted person, they're gonna give you good advice, right? It's not like they're gonna give you bad advice. They're gonna really do what they can to help you out. So call somebody, get them on the phone early, pre-plan out what you're gonna do and what you're gonna talk about and the questions that you're gonna ask them. That's gonna give you more value with that person, and you're also respecting their time. So chances are really good that, that person's not sitting by the phone going, man, I wish that sales guy would call me. I've been sitting here all day just waiting for somebody to be in a struggle and hopefully I can help them out. That's not how it works, okay? So here's what you do. Pre-plan out what you're gonna talk about. Break down what happened, what questions, and where you think you lost the buyer. Because there's a lot of times where you think you lost a buyer. So here's a timeline. You think you lost a buyer, and you think you lost them here, but chances are really good you lost them earlier, and you weren't paying attention to the process. You were wrapped up in something, and I don't know what it was. I'm not there with you, but there you go. Call a mentor, call a trusted friend. Don't be the complain guy or girl, but map out what you want to talk about, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, that'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you gotta do. Come on, you know what you gotta do. You gotta hit the subscribe, like pow, subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.